Okay. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing something move that'll destroy. All right, can you hear me? Is everything working? Yeah, okay, good. YouTube, jeez. Whew. Okay, there you go. Oh, what's up, Ultrazilla? Good to see you can make it in. All right. Sure, you could guess what that hand gesture was that I didn't show on camera. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Well, something like that. Ultrazilla, I actually don't know how to do lives with other people. Pennywise. Okay, so somebody actually asked in the second live stream I did, is this going to be a stream of unboxings or reviews? And well, as you can kind of see, it's going to be a little bit of both. Yeah. I'm going to get something to drink. It's going to be a little bit of a both. So I didn't go to SDCC. I bought some exclusives. Damn it. Missed my lip. Okay. All right. So anyway, I didn't go to SDCC. I just went to home. No, it's not going well at all. I ordered some exclusives, and here we are. Now, some of them, I've already opened this guy, and I've already had issues with that I'm hoping can get fixed. If not, I'm going to be one sad pony. But anyway, we're going to go ahead, and on this stream, we're going to go ahead and open some of these bad boys up, like Pennywise. The DC sets. And we're going to apply the good old-fashioned heat treatment to them and loosen them up a little bit, because that's what we need to do around here, okay? All right, so first and foremost, I'm going to do the I want to do Pennywise. I'm going to do Pennywise, since that's what everybody seems to be really liking here. So I'm going to readjust my camera. Maybe. I don't think one of the legs is... Oh, that would be why. We all float down here, Douglas. Okay. Maybe we'll adjust it a bit more. No clowning around. Ha ha ha. Ha. Ha ha. There we go. All right. So we got Pennywise. The cool thing about this one is the box is embossed a little bit. You have nice lettering on it. So Ultrazilla, you should be happy about the lettering, since that's your jam. But the box overall is really cool. Wasn't really a big fan of Pennywise when it was initially announced. I thought it looked kind of but I actually think that it came out pretty nice. So we're gonna go ahead and open them up. And this will be a good demonstration also of the heat treatment. Figma, My Hero Academia stuff. No, I've bent the box. No, I will not be getting the Figma My Hero Academia stuff. Well, guess what, Mr. Cool? The United States of America has a currency that's called a penny, or a unit of currency. Is that a coincidence? I think not. So has NECA always done the clam style boxes, or is it recently? So the story with that is NECA actually used to do like not blister cards things. They used to do like just specifically plastic for everything. But then they started doing ultimate figures that have those little box flaps. And then those box flaps sort of became the standard, even though Randy went on Twitter and said, oh, it's not going to be for everything. And then they pretty much moved it over to everything. Like, we can't afford to do Predators in this style. And then they could afford to do Predators in this style. So, you know. People have been asking if my NECA Rodan is still standing. NECA Rodan is still standing. The answer to that would be yes. He's actually still up on my King of the Monsters display, which I actually have, which is just the Monster Arts Godzilla and Rodan, and the NECA Mothra, or Monster Arts Godzilla and Ghidorah, and the NECA Rodan and Mothra. No, the plastic crumbling hasn't started yet. Come on. See, normally what I would do is I would snip the wires, but because it's an SDCC exclusive, I'm actually going to try to keep them, because I know if I ever go to sell it, someone's going to be like, you don't have the wires. It's worth $75 less. All right. Ooh. I thought I was opening up a Pennywise, not a Monster Arts Godzilla. Okay. So I think it went on like this. Mind if I make a funeral for your wallet? Well, I will say this. The fact that the head came off so easily is actually pretty nice, because other Pennywise figures I've actually ripped the hair off of unintentionally. Yep, he needs straight up heat. So, heads up. I think everyone is in some way looking forward to it, Chapter 2. It didn't break, thankfully. The arm just came off, which is okay because they updated the sculpt for Pennywise the Dancing Clown. So we got one bicep swivel to move. But this bicep swivel does not want to move. Well, okay, so his torso, his waist joint wants to move. That's good. Upskirt. Ultrazilla Toys is a mod for my channel. That is why he has that. So this bicep swivel will not move. And I don't know if I want to force it, because it's not going to work. But I can get that to move. Don't force it, it might break. Yeah, I'm well aware, but that's why I'm doing this also on live stream. So this way I can be like, hey, look what I did. It was doomed to fail from the start. Would the warm water trick work for it? This is basically the same thing, just a little different. Bat Mikey needs another knees. Let me know how Mikey is, by the way, Mr. Ultrazilla. I had one on pre-order, but I canceled it. All right, well, this bicep swivel is just done. Damn. I want to see if I can pop it out. But at the same time, I really don't want to. But I don't know why it's stuck. He's probably just going to have to get more TLC later. But otherwise, Pennywise is looking okay. Looks awesome. Nice size. Just the knees and tight AF. All right. Yeah, cool. $20 for just a ton of remakes. Review Dragon Ball Super's Dragon Stars. Nah. I got some Dragon Star stuff, but I'm going to sell them when the time is right. Here's how he looks. Hold on. He looks left and right. I'm making terrible jokes tonight. I'm laughing terribly as well. I don't know where that laugh came from. How's your hunt coming along? Are you all done? All right, so Pennywise can go back in the box. Oh, that's why you got to look what you're doing. Derp eyes. Yes. Pennywise is about the only thing that's acceptable. So, need that Goku Black. This Goku Black. So, Frieza. What's with that tub video? Meme culture. So here's the interesting thing here with Frieza. Because so a couple of y'all already got pictures of this, and you know what's up. Fine. 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 So taking a look at them. Come on, focus in. Come on. Come on. Well, anyway, the elbow hinge was not assembled correctly. So here's the plan. I already emailed Bluefin. I already got pictures of it. It's already up on my Twitter, so they at least have documentation that I'm like, hey, I tried to reach out. Oh. It is very hot. Get Dragon Ball Superstars figures. They are better. Better than what? Done the hot water trick. Yeah, I know the hot water trick. I got a video on the hot water trick. Whoa, what happened there? More heat. You mind if I ask you a few questions? I mean, you can ask them. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to see them. Steven, you ever thought about picking up the figurized Dragon Ball molded kits? Yes. There we go. No interest specifically, because everything that I would be interested in getting. Whoa, that warped my nail. There's either a figure arts of it, or when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this. The figure arts was in development. All right, let me look at the other. How is it? Okay. It's kind of like a puzzle here. Trying to see if I can fix my figure arts Frieza. And it doesn't look like it wants to work. I mean, you can ask me a question, but no necessary guarantee of an answer. Is a figure bad, or is it a default in the sculpt? What is, Ethan? I have no issue like that with Golden Frieza from the Dragon Stars line. Yeah, but I mean, this is the first legitimate issue I have really had recently. So, yeah, it looks like the big part is supposed to be in here. Huh. I don't get how I'm supposed to be able to do anything about this. Yeah, there's no way I can fix this. Yep, well, looks like my Frieza is well, I won't repeat that. But yeah. Great. That's lovely. So I'm hoping Bluefin will be able to help out, because if not, then that's a bummer. But in the meantime, I can at least put it in there and make it look like it's okay. So yeah, so there's Frieza. I got a damaged nail now. Try sanding the pec. I think he meant to say peg, but there's no issue with the peg. There's an issue with assembly from the factory because it's supposed to snap in. And it's not. So, great. All right. We'll go ahead, take a look at Superman and the Alien. Ooh, ah. So the DC stuff I was kind of lukewarm on. I didn't really know if I really wanted to get them. But, you know. I like the other thing that they're accompanied by. So first we'll take a look at the Alien. And then Superman. Have you played Xenoverse or Xenoverse 2? Nope. I have not. So with all these SDCC exclusives, even Ultrazilla pointed one out to me that I did not see. Anything you guys were interested in that you did or did not pick up? Because I was interested in the Kid Robot Chrome Mecha Godzilla, which is supposed to be leaving in shipment soon because I got a gift from my brother-in-law in there as well. Now, see what I really love about this? Is Pennywise is just going to chill right there. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got the alien. He's already feeling kind of stiff. Oh man, it's hot in here. Look at this. I think if you were able to listen closely, you could literally hear the paint crack. When I'm moving around with the bendy or the twist tie, that's paint. Try moving the other arm. Yeah, that was paint cracking too. Sell the bath water. I smell skunk. Yeah, I'm gonna be safe here. Do I have any figures in box? Yeah, a couple. Some I actually haven't opened yet that I got a little while ago. Oh, now what the NECA? Come on. Come on. Oh. Is that a... No, I thought it was. Thought I had a broken joint. Heat them up some more. Okay. Oh, this leg don't want to move. There we go. It's midnight. Man. NECA, what? Oh, baby, what is you doing? All right. So here's an issue. I've got this knee hinge. It It's not wanting to move. Like, it's moving, but it's not really wanting to. And this knee hinge is super loose, and I think it's broken. Okay. Well, I'll mess with it later a bit more. Broken up xenomorph already. Okay. Well, at least everything is okay on this guy. NECA all day and night with this stuff. Yep. Superman time. So Superman's cape is taped to the clamshell, or the plastic tray. Was it a smart move? No. Are they going to do it again? Yeah, probably. Want me to prove that I got the NECA Rodan by stream? Why do you have to prove you got the Rodan? No one is challenging you. There we go. So Ultrazilla actually gave me a fair warning that he's already seen at least one of these broken, which I believe. Oh, it's super tight. More. Okay, so let's try this. So, okay. Ab crunch is okay. Is there not a, there's not a waist joint? That's dumb. The hips go out. Do your hips hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? All right, so I'm identifying the joints already that are my problem childs. My problem childs. Oh wow. Yeah, Superman definitely isn't so super. There we go. One need to move safely. What if every NECA figure came with a blow dryer, as it should be? There we go. Looks like there was some stuck paint on that knee hinge particular. Great. Oh, now we're in a fun spot. Scorpio. Can't say that I blame you. So the alien was kind of eh. So does this toe hinge just not want to work? Is it just there for decoration? Like it is stuck. All right, so Superman 2. Cool. He's going to need extra treatment off stream. He's got a ball, though. Hey, Justice, how you doing? Yeah, it is pretty depressing. Oh, joy. Maybe you can see it. Focus in, please. That is some quality stuff there. Scorpio Caesar. I know you got the all-in package. Look at this paint flakage. Jeez. Okay, I need to save some of that for the review. Go to your NECA John Connor. Wrist carefully. Carefully. Then comment in the chat what you saw. Cole, I honestly don't know what to tell you, and repeating the same thing again and again. I mean, you're just gonna have to try it. Whatever. Okay, so that's fine. That'll be acceptable. Okay, so then since you can't do that, Scorpio, in the promo picture of John Connor, his right wrist joint isn't painted. Batman and Predator.
Oh joy.
Justice RE, the what the RE Dave Mustaine. Yeah, I heard about it. It sucks. How much longer is the stream? I don't know. It depends on how many problems I'm going to have with the capture of Splinter set. All right, so we'll do Batman first this time. All right, Goji Fan 2000. King Black. Or Black King. Black King. King Black. I think I'm dyslexic or something. What the what part even is that? Is this to the Predator? Oh, it's a part of his armor. Oh, okay. Because I guess Batman's armor can come off. I'm going to go ahead and undo the Predator's twist ties now as well. So, yes, we have Black King, good. Belial, good. And Antlar, the Kaiju. The Ultras are pretty much the same thing, just they look different. I already opened Goku Black and Kid Goku. They're really fun. Okay. So we got Batman here. I have a feeling that Batman's going to be awesome. But the Predator will not be. I also have the tendency to eat my own words. So, all right, let's heat them up. Okay. So not much change. And Batman's not really going to be one to put in the water. Oh, his toe hinge actually moved really well. He's got a weird ankle joint. That's okay. We're all a little weird. So the problem that I'm having with bats and soups, the way that the NECA joints work is they have a thigh swivel. So like the hip joint plugs into the thigh on a peg. And if you go to move it, you have to twist like that. But the problem is on some of them, I'm not twisting the joint. I'm twisting the whole friggin' hip connection. So it's kind of like I'm going to shear the joint, the swivel that allows me to move allows you or anyone else to move the leg up and down off. So it's not just Batman. Superman was doing that too. Someone blew the horn. Oh, wow. Batman's neck articulation is really good. Like that's borderline figure arts quality, which is amazing. Okay, there we go. All right, so one problem that I'm having with Batman, and this is just kind of not like a me thing, this is an overall structural thing, is that they made the shoulder armor like attach in on a separate piece of plastic. So like there's a little tab here and the pad glues in on it. So when you're going to grab, it can be difficult. So getting this second hinge up here, the hinge in the bicep to move is proving to be difficult without potentially ripping off this pad. So that's what I'm doing right now, or at least trying to do. Ultrazilla, do you know which version of Batman this is? The only thing I know is that it's just from like a one-off or something. And that hinge doesn't want to move. Like the plastic is gummy at this point. I'm stressing the plastic way too much. All right, so overall, Batman's pretty all right. Not a big deal. Damn it, where's Superman? I boxed him up. Okay. I know the Predator, which we're going to take a look at next, was shown in like a panel or two, I think it was. I forgot how this goes on. Oh, well. It's probably on backwards and upside down, but I don't care. I'll fix it later. Oh boy, Predator time. Okay. Because I remember reading that the Predator here, at least, was like in a panel or two. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't say the full word. All right, so the Predator is at least okay moving out of the box, but nope, he's not. There we go. And it's like every time I go to free up a joint, it's because there's paint or something. Like I can hear a small crack, or I can see where paint was held together. All right. Ooh. Good blimey. It's almost like it's single jointed. This is pathetic. NECA can do cool stuff, but I do not understand why half of this stream has been spent with me heating up figures to the point where I'm stressing the plastics in a vain attempt to get them to move. Like this is terrible. Oh, it's great. Well, I already. So I'll deal with him later. I mean, honestly, I may not even truly fully deal
May just go up on eBay. Sell them individually. Give someone the chance to be happy with them. Because I know a lot of folks just want one, but they don't want the other. Like they want NECA's Batman, but they don't want NECA's Predator to go with them. Whatever. That's frustrating. It's already hot. I'm making myself hotter with the blow dryer. All right. Hey, KMR, how you doing? All right, the capture Splinter set as I drop the slipcover, which for whatever reason, NECA has not learned anything about the slipcovers. And how to package anything, because a lot of folks were reporting damages with those too. And when they did the Pacific Rim movie credit set, a lot of folks got nice slip covers that were all scratched up and damaged in transit. All right. As Scorpio Caesar said, if there are issues with this set, I'm going to cry. An hour of frustration and disappointment. Well, you know what? I need an adult. I'm actually going to have to use these. It's not real wood. They screwed me. Okay. So all of the accessories appear to be present at least. Heading down to my studio. Okay, so this was the SDCC thing that I wanted. Okay, well, wait a minute. There are some twisty ties. Which, if any of you are looking to get this set, when you get it, check the box and make sure Shredder's cape is there, because I've seen at least 3 reports of his cape not being present. All right. Okay. So I don't know life, and I thought I was snipping the. Put the weapon tray over here. The ties for the other one. Oh, there goes his mask. Shh. Let's put that back on you. We'll keep it there for right now. Oh, all right. So he ain't perfect. So he's going to get some heat. Oh, Justice, thank you so much, brother. Thank you, Justice. All right, so foot soldier number 1. Oh. Who is actually using the same body as Shredder is, has some peeling pain at the wrist joints, which, not good. Once again, the thigh swivel issue is apparent. Oh, there we go. Just had to force it. More heat. And come on. There we go. Who? Show whose face? KMR, so am I. I'm very scared. But I am a trained professional. There we go. Ultrazilla, I don't know where you're at in the process, but so far the foot soldier was relatively easy. I just used extra heat as a precaution. No toe hinge. What? You're going to break it. No. I know when to hold off. See, now in this situation, it's all about applying force. So for an example here, on this lower knee joint, what I did was I put my thumb on the back of the knee to stabilize it and put my index finger on the front. So I made it kind of like a sandwich like that. So this way it was specifically stabilized here. Okay. And then using my other thumb, I pushed here. And then with just a little bit of a adjustment, it popped and it was good. So it's good. Like, I know what I'm doing with these guys, like freeing up the joints and stuff, because it's what I do. And yeah, I'll be getting the UI Goku, but it's got to go up for pre-order first. So I'm not going to go through both of the foot soldiers. We're going to go ahead and do Shredder. His mask fell off, which, that's literally an issue. Okay, fine then. If you want to come out of the box, you just had to ask nicely. You didn't have to go jumping. I'm playing with Splinter still. Do I have the Defo Destroy on pre-order? No, not yet. Debating if I want to get the Rick or the standard. Do I have enough room? There we go. There's my opportunity. Yes. The stream includes hair drying. Okay, so first and foremost, how do you get Shredder's? Oh, that's clever. Clever how they did the mask. His ears. I don't know if you can see it because my camera doesn't want to focus in. There you go. See his ears? That's how you get the mask on. Okay, he's going to need some heat. Okay. Shredder's looking all right for me too. Ultrazilla. Just the lower knee hinge, which I'm going to heat up. All right. There we go. Nice. So his knees are moving. So the issue that I'm having now is I can't. Oh, that one was a nice smooth crack. Good crack, not the bad kind, kids. Don't do drugs. Shredder came out nicely. Knees are a little loose now, though, but you know that can happen. Yeah, so Shredder and the Foot Soldiers are actually using the same body. If y'all didn't know, pretty much the same body. But Shredder's got some glitter on him. No, that's upside down. Very interesting way they did Shredder here, but making it tighter. I'm I don't know. Could be the paint. I don't know. I'm liking it. Shredder's knees have me a little worried. But my hands are all glittery now. Never inhale your whipped cream air. Well, I don't have whipped cream, otherwise I would do it. All right, so we'll keep Shredder out. Now it's time for Splinter, who is... I am old enough to know better. That's how old I am. All right. After Splinter, I'll reopen Black and Kid Goku. Just because they were really fun. Why is he stuck? Okay. I'm not a big MHA fan. Does he have a bendy wire in his tail? He does. So this is the kind of thing that I'm worried about with Splinter. It feels like I just got home and I feel like he doesn't need to be really articulated that much. He just needs to have like usable joints. Phantom Raphael. Shredder was perfectly fine, pretty much. So the problem I have with Splinter is that he's kind of like their retro figures in that he's got joints in his arms and stuff, but you can't see them unless you're able to take all of his clothes off. Yeah, the eyes on my Splinter aren't great. But at least usable. His tail won't pose for me. It just constantly... Like, is there a bendy... Ultrazilla, is there supposed to be bendy wire in his tail? It's far up, but it bent? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I got it to move. Okay. Come on. There you go. So eyes are not... The time for the stuff that wasn't a disappointment at all. Boom. These are my two favorites right here. Splinter set's really cool, but I really like these two. So Goku Black here. Bandai, come on, focus in. Come on. There we go. Maybe. So Goku Black here has a not repainted, but really it has a translucent plastic to it, sort of looking like the demoniacal fit Super Saiyan Blue head sculpts. And he has a slightly purple pinkish coloration to his clothing now to emulate when he goes Super Saiyan Rose. It's fantastic. It looks amazing in person, and having the original release, I think this looks great as well. And then Kid Goku here, the main gimmick is in his blue clothing, and he also has a somewhat neutral, serious, straightforward faceplate. So that's fantastic. These are the two that I got because I really wanted worth it. Golden Frieza, I just didn't have a Golden Frieza, so it made more sense for me to get that. But yeah. So no, let's take about 5 or so minutes. Let's talk, answer some questions and whatnot. What SH Figure Arts Goku would be a good one to get? So I reviewed both of these. They recently did a Super Saiyan Blue 2.0 Goku, and there is the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. Either of those are great places to start off with, because you're either going to get Goku's base form, which everyone loves, and then you have the new Super Saiyan Blue form, which not only is it great, but it also has what a lot of people were saying was an accurate head sculpt for Super Saiyan Blue. Then they said it wasn't for whatever reason. Yeah, Sean did a pretty good job. Pretty good job. Yeah, Scorpio. It's clear Bandai knew what they were doing. They made this pretty much with the intention to match the DF Super Saiyan Blue head sculpts. I mean, there's no way around it. I mean, they look fantastic together. Are you planning on getting the DF Vegito 2.0? I may just wait for Bandai's, because I have Ginyu and the Frieza Soldier, and they both kind of suck, to put it nicely. I mean, just try with the shock oil, Cole. That's all you can do. I mean, whatever happens, you got to try. I mean, you got to try something to fix it and loosen up. So what about the new Broly for the future? Is he worth $80 or no? Are you talking about the full power Broly? Yeah, he's worth about $80. I mean, he's not really going to go down in price any, unless there managed to be some around by the holidays, at which point there may be a sale. Thoughts on Sword and Shield? I'm not getting it because, first and foremost, I don't have a Switch yet. I'm waiting for Metroid Prime 4. And second, I don't see a reason to get it. Steven, you might get a Splinter with the Splinter set. I got a big one. I don't know. Honestly, those NECA figures really just kind of... That and Frieza just kind of for me. So I'm kind of in an mood. Well, I can say for sure, I'm going to be getting reviews of Pennywise, the Splinter set, and all 3 of the Dragon Ball figure arts that I got. I'm still going to review Frieza because I can make it work. Hopefully Bluefin can get me a replacement. They should be able to. Do you like when toys have bendy wire tails? No, because the bendy wire will break over time. And now it's just kind of clean up. Oh, okay. Do you think SH Monster Arts will ever do a King Kong? And if so, what version of him would you want? Well, they already did Jackson's Kong, which I'm contemplating selling. I don't know yet. But, you know, just do the Monsterverse. Make everyone happy. And by everyone, I mean like the people who are actually interested in buying SH Monster Arts, not the people who are like complaining about every single release being not what they wanted it to be. And even when they do release something that reaches into their demographic, they're not even going to bother with anyway. Would you like figure arts to release? Oh, would I like to see the Dinah and Tiga SHF? Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'm kind of waning with Ultraman a bit. Because I feel like I'm not familiar with everything Ultraman. And I feel like whenever I do the reviews, they don't necessarily get a whole lot of views, which that isn't always the point of uploading a video. But at the same time, it's like, well, if no one's going to watch them and I'm not that big into Ultraman, then I might as well put that effort in elsewhere. You know what I mean? So it's not, not just about the views, but it kind of is. So, that being said, I do have Black King on PO waiting for it to ship out. Yes. Did you hear that NECA is making Godzilla 64? Yes. And it looks terrible. They need to change up the head sculpt because it does not look like the Godzilla from Mothra versus Godzilla. Well, you want it to be something you're interested in. Well, if not, it can be hard being enthusiastic about it, at least for me anyway. I mean, I can kind of fake it. And for some of the Ultra reviews that I've done, you know, I'm happy to do them. Like the last SHF Ultraman review proper I did was X. I liked X. Like that was fun to do, but at the same time, it's like, oh, well, maybe I can put my investment elsewhere in something that I really fully enjoy and like, and I don't have to reference a wiki every 5 minutes. I'm working on the audio for it. And yeah, like that makes things easier. I bought the Memorial Box 64 at G-Fest, and the NECA showed off their 64 like 3 days later. Oh, I didn't even know you were at G-Fest. Yeah, that tends to happen. Don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up over it. Because you can at least sell that, the G64 Memorial Box, if you would rather have the NECA. Anything NECA should and shouldn't redo. NECA should just... I'm not going to say anything. They are... So, fun fact, Ultrazilla Toys, I want to at you on this part. So, if you're still here, listen up. So they announced that they're redoing their 1984, and a buddy of mine, Arlo, you may know him. He ran the Kaiju Planet blog some years back. He sold his original NES Godzilla, and then when the reissue was released, he bought that, but he has his original 1984 Godzilla, and we compared the NES reissue with my original issue. They put the new parts from 1984 that can be used for the NES Godzilla on the NES Godzilla. So if you want to take a look at the new sculpt, get the new NES Godzilla. That'll be part of the new sculpt will be in there. So he has swivel hinge wrists. His neck is thicker. His dorsal plate arrangement is slightly different. He has different arms. So so all the new parts are already being used. So if you want to take a look at it, buy a whole other figure to get like maybe a look at it a year in advance. So everything had been for you. Things have been a little interesting for me lately. The only thing that I can say is let's just say I quit one job and got another. So it's been interesting. You got the table that Richie's always working at. Okay, cool. Okay. So everything is about as decent looking over here as it can get now. I'm warm. I've got my stack of SDCC stuff that I'm going to, at least I know for sure, be keeping over here. The other stuff, the DC sets, probably going to sell. On that note, thank you everyone for stopping by. It was good to see the turnout here for an impromptu live stream taking care of my SDCC stuff. I'm going to do some reviews this week. And on that note, I'm going to go to bed or something. I don't know. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Yep. I got to head out. It's been like an hour and a half. I got to get going. Got to do stuff. Yes. Good to see you again, at least in chat, KMR. I hope Godzilla is going good, or Ghidorah. And I will be chatting with y'all later. You guys will be seeing reviews. I got another one coming up soon. All right. All right. Take care. Good night.